are back again on our random videos we'll find on YouTube. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another reaction video by your African queen. On this space I react to top-notch musical videos, random videos, trending videos. I'm very sure you all are going to love. You might want to stick around by hitting on that subscribe button to be part of this family. And if you love what I do on this space, no pressure, you all might want to support me by hitting on that love dollar sign, or you can as well get me a coffee. Today, I'm going to be reacting on Mr.Beast. He built a school in Africa, Cameroon to be precise. Mr.Beast is doing so much what most of our government they've actually forgotten about doing for us. That's what an outsider, someone from another country, another continent entirely, is doing for Africa. Mr.Beast is a philanthropist, okay? Let's watch this video while I react to it.
This school in Cameroon has extremely dilapidated and hazardous classrooms, no running water or electricity, and only a single toilet shared by over 3,000 kids and staff daily. And what's even worse...
A single toilet shared by 3,000 kids? That's spread of infection. God.
Since despite the school's mission to empower young girls and provide them a safe haven from domestic abuse and other challenging conditions, many children cannot enroll because of overcrowding and deteriorating conditions. So in this video, we're going to rebuild this school from this to this, this to this, and this to this, to give these kids a better opportunity at life. We started out by sending Dan and Darren there a few months ago to see how we could help. Upon their arrival, they met with Francis, an extraordinary man who has dedicated his life to combat inequality and suffering in Cameroon. He is the founder of CDVTA, an organization that helps build wells, facilitates solar power installations, and aids the development of education throughout Cameroon.
When we first visited the school, what we saw of those children were actually under conditions of lack of sanitation. Some of them were abused. They had no right to raise their voice. They could not speak for themselves. These conditions had no dignity. These conditions would not make a child believe that the future is bright.
The kids.
What he said is true. The condition that these kids have found themselves, they would not, even when you're telling them that your future is bright, they'll just look at you but look at me presently. There is nothing to show for it. How can children be going through this much and the government is not saying anything about this? The government, they're not doing anything about this. How? How did we come to this, Africa? How? This is painful.
That are in the school are sitting in classrooms that are literally made out of scrap wood.
I've been shooting in one of these classrooms for 5 minutes and my face is literally dripping with sweat. I can't imagine what it must be like to sit in here for an hour-long lesson and learn.
The environment is first of all dirty. There is dust all over. We don't have ceiling boards.
The state of these classrooms is tragic for many reasons, but mainly because this school is on the border of the English and French parts of Cameroon, making it a rare junction point between two populations in ongoing conflict. This school could help unite these communities.
Many people have moved from the English part and they settled in this area. This school became a safe place for them to come and get educated here.
But because of the poorly built infrastructure, rain leaks through the roof in winter. There is no...
Guys, you all know there's a war currently happening in Cameroon between the English community and the French community. So this school is just in between. It's just like a safe space for the English people to come over, for the French people to come over. But still yet, nothing is being done. Nothing, no renovation, nothing at all. Honestly, this is painful to watch.
Electricity, and the school was beyond maximum capacity.
Once we saw this, we knew we had to do something, so almost immediately...
The team quickly got to work to completely transform this school and surprise the kids before they got back from their school break.
Oh.
And before the kids returned from their holidays, Darren and Dan went to visit their brand new classrooms.
So
Darren and I looked at the new
beautiful.
structures which have airflow, they have lights, they have electricity. I can't wait to see the look on the kids' faces, the teachers' faces when they get to see the new classrooms, also the new bathrooms. The school is going to transform thousands and thousands of lives in the future.
The next day, it was finally time to surprise the kids.
There's a whole bunch of people outside the school. This is really exciting.
The school was the busiest it had ever been, with kids beyond excited to get a glimpse of the brand new classrooms.
I just got out of the car. There's a whole bunch of people over here to welcome me. This is a little bit crazy.
The headmaster then led Darren to the new classrooms, where he would officially cut the ribbon and declare the new school open.
Guys, sorry, but look at the joy in the faces of those children. And Mr. Beast is doing all this, and people are saying it's show off, like it's a racist, it's this, it's that. But the questions you all are supposed to be asking is that why is our government not doing this for us? Why is our government not putting smiles in people's faces? Look at these kids, look at the way they are happy, like little things like this. Having a good classroom for them to read, for them to learn. They can learn effectively in this type of classrooms.
When the environment is beautiful, academics move positively. Just the happiness motivates them psychologically to study and study well.
In interacting with these kids over here, I realize that these are children that have a thirst to learn, and providing them the opportunity to realize that is probably the best legacy that we'll leave behind in this community.
I can't imagine the impact this will have on the lives of children in this school. Thank you, and thank you very much indeed.
Before I show you an unexpected surprise the community had for Darren, I want to tell you about the amazing sponsor of this video, electric e-bikes. They're back on board and supporting our mission with their affordable, eco-friendly, and fun-to-ride bikes. Time and time again, they have shown their dedication to a global impact by helping us rebuild an orphanage, donating thousands of shoes to kids in South Africa, and distributing millions of clothes worldwide. Additionally, they helped us power an island in Colombia, a children's sanctuary in Zambia, and give away hundreds of electric bikes all across the globe. And now, for the 8th time this year, they stepped up and helped us build this school in Cameroon. So I just want to give a heartfelt thank you to Electric E-Bikes for their continuous support. Let's get back to the video. Now it is time for Darren's surprise. So the village leaders took him to a ceremonial hut and dressed him up in local attire. He then took part in a traditional Cameroonian induction as a village elder.
What?
Forefathers.
Okay.
Pull it now. Pull it,
I've just been honored as a chief in the village.
Now that Darren had finally become a chief, it was time to say goodbye to Cameroon and these kids. We can't wait to come back soon to visit. By watching this video...
Wow. This is so good to watch. Like, I'm just imagining when we were spitting on the cap. I just wonder what is going through Darren's head. Like, what are you guys doing? This is irritating. But that's one thing about Africa culture. We value our culture, our tradition, our beliefs so much. And thank you to Mr. Beast and his team for making this dream come true for these children. And if there are more of Mr. Beast videos that you would love me to react on, kindly let me know in the comment section. I'll be willing to do that for you all. Like this video, share with whoever cares to listen. And if you're new to this space, do not leave without subscribing. Subscribe on your way out. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you all for always coming back to cheer me up. See you all in the next one. Bye.